Welcome to the Empathy Stories channel, where every story connects us through shared experiences of love, courage, and hope. Today, we bring you a deeply moving tale of a woman's journey into motherhood, facing the challenges of adoption with unwavering love and determination. Stay with us as we explore how Emma's life was forever changed by the two children she opened her heart to, and the strength she discovered in herself along the way. The morning sun cast a gentle glow over my new home in Denver, Colorado, as I stood hesitantly at the entrance. The old but sturdy structure before me was a stark contrast to the turmoil that had driven me here. At 38, after leaving behind a failed marriage marred by infertility and unspoken sorrows, I felt both vulnerable and resolute. This house, with its worn walls and creaky floors, held the promise of a fresh start, a sanctuary where I could rebuild my life and, perhaps, mend my broken heart. Stepping inside, I traced my fingers along the rough wooden beams, each touch igniting a spark of hope. The empty rooms whispered stories of lives once lived, of laughter and love now faded into memories. I envisioned transforming each space into a haven filled with warmth and joy. This house was not just a refuge for me. It was a place where I could create the family I had always yearned for, but never been able to have. Infertility had been a shadow that loomed over my marriage, a constant reminder of dreams unfulfilled and hearts left aching. The sterile hospital rooms and the quiet nights spent in tears had eroded the foundation of our relationship, leading to its inevitable dissolution. Now, alone but undeterred, I was determined to find another way to experience the profound love and connection that motherhood promised. One crisp autumn afternoon, as I took a much-needed break from renovating, I found myself scrolling through adoption articles on my laptop. The images of children with bright eyes and shy smiles filled the screen, stirring something deep within me. Could I be the mother these children needed? The thought lingered, a beacon of possibility amidst the darkness of my past. With trembling hands, I began to delve deeper into the adoption process. Each form I filled out, each requirement I met, felt like a step closer to a dream I had long held in the quiet recesses of my heart. The challenges were daunting: endless paperwork, emotional evaluations, and the fear of potential disappointments. Yet, my desire to provide a loving and stable home for a child in need overshadowed every obstacle. The decision to adopt was not made lightly. It was a deliberate choice to replace the void left by my inability to conceive with something equally profound: unconditional love and the chance to nurture a new life. Instead of mourning what I couldn't have, I chose to focus on what I could offer: a safe haven filled with hope, resilience, and endless possibilities. The day I decided to embark on this journey, I woke up early, brewed a strong cup of coffee, and sat down at my desk. Each completed form felt like a declaration of my commitment, a testament to my unwavering resolve to become a mother. The process was long and sometimes overwhelming, but I reminded myself that every small step brought me closer to a life I had always dreamed of. As I looked around my empty home, now filled with the potential of what was to come, I felt a surge of determination. This was more than just a new beginning. It was a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the unyielding desire to create a family bound by love and understanding. With each passing day, my hope grew, and I knew that this house would soon resonate with the laughter and footsteps of a child who would bring light into my life in ways I had never imagined. The days following Grayson's arrival were a whirlwind of emotions and relentless challenges. Our home, once a silent canvas waiting to be painted with love and laughter, quickly filled with the cries and needs of a newborn battling neonatal abstinence syndrome, NAS. Each night became a test of my endurance, as Grayson cried inconsolably for hours, his tiny body trembling with discomfort. I found myself waking every 2 hours, desperately trying to soothe him, fearing for his well-being with every unsuccessful attempt to feed him. The exhaustion was overwhelming. My body ached from the sleepless nights, and my mind was clouded with worry and self-doubt. Am I doing enough for him? I would whisper to myself in the quiet moments before dawn, tears streaming down my cheeks as I wrestled with the fear that I might not be able to provide the care Grayson desperately needed. The weight of responsibility pressed heavily on my shoulders, and the loneliness of single motherhood felt more pronounced with each passing day. In my search for support, I reached out to a local support group for adoptive parents. It was there that I met Elena, a compassionate woman who had also adopted a child with health complications. Her stories of struggle and triumph mirrored my own, and her unwavering positivity was a beacon of hope. This is a marathon, not a sprint, Elena advised during one of our meetings, her voice calm and reassuring. You have to take care of yourself so you can take care of Grayson. Her words resonated deeply, and I began to implement the techniques she shared, finding solace in the shared experiences and collective strength of the group. Despite the support from the group, the nights remained the hardest. There were moments when the endless crying seemed too much to bear, and I questioned my decision to adopt. Yet, every small improvement in Grayson's condition, whether it was a brief moment of calm or a fleeting smile, renewed my determination. Each tiny victory was a testament to his resilience and my unwavering commitment to him. One chilly autumn evening, as I was attempting to calm Grayson after hours of crying, a sudden noise outside the window startled me. Glancing up, I saw three men lingering near our driveway. Their intentions unclear, but their presence unsettling. My heart raced as they approached, their steps deliberate and their expressions unreadable. "Hey, lady, got a minute?" one of them called out, his voice carrying a hint of menace that sent chills down my spine. I froze, clutching Grayson closer, my mind racing for a way to defuse the situation. "I'm not interested," I replied firmly, trying to mask the fear in my voice. The men exchanged glances, their bravado faltering as they moved closer. "Come on, don't be like that," another sneered, his eyes narrowing with intent. Panic surged through me, and I instinctively stepped back, herding Grayson into a safe corner. My hands trembled as I tried to steady my voice. "Please, leave us alone." Just as the tension reached its peak, a figure emerged from the shadows, his presence commanding and resolute, tall and imposing. He stood between me and the approaching threat, his eyes locked onto mine with unwavering determination. "Leave her alone," he barked, his voice a low growl that brooked no argument. The men hesitated, uncertainty flickering in their eyes as they assessed this unexpected obstacle. The stranger's unwavering stance and piercing gaze left no room for doubt. He was someone not to be trifled with. With a muttered curse, they turned and fled back into the darkness, their bravado shattered by the stranger's intimidating presence. Breathing heavily, I stood there trembling, my legs weak from the adrenaline coursing through my veins. The stranger approached, his expression softening as he saw the fear etched on my face. "Are you all right?" he asked, his voice gentler now. I nodded, unable to find my voice. "Thank you," I managed to whisper, my heart still pounding. He offered a reassuring smile, his rugged exterior hinting at a life of hardships. Yet his eyes held a depth of compassion that was both comforting and mysterious. "My name is Michael. I saw what was happening and couldn't just stand by." Gratitude swelled within me, mixed with a curiosity about this unexpected savior. "I don't know how to thank you," I said, my voice steadier now, but still laced with emotion. "Don't mention it," Michael replied, his gaze steady. "Sometimes, we all need a little help. Just take care of yourself and Grayson." As he turned to leave, I felt a tug of something deep within, a sense of hope and an unspoken connection. His presence had not only saved me, but also ignited a spark of resilience I hadn't realized I still possessed. Watching him walk away, I felt a newfound determination to rebuild. to find strength in the support that was now slowly surrounding me. That night, as I sat alone in the quiet of our home, the events of the day replayed in my mind. Michael's intervention had been a lifeline in a sea of despair, reminding me that even in the darkest moments, kindness and unexpected help could illuminate the path forward. The storm of grief and isolation had raged, but I began to see the faint glimmer of dawn breaking through, signaling the start of a journey toward healing and rediscovery. 18 months had woven themselves into the fabric of our lives, each day a testament to resilience and unwavering love. Grayson, once the fragile infant struggling against neonatal abstinence syndrome, had blossomed into a spirited 6-year-old with an infectious laugh and a protective nature towards his sister. Hannah, our home, once echoing with only the cries of a newborn, now resonated with the harmonious chaos of two children growing together. One serene afternoon, as the golden hues of autumn streamed through the windows, I found myself reflecting on our journey. The challenges of adopting Grayson had strengthened my resolve, but deep within me, the yearning to expand our family lingered like an unspoken promise. It was during one of these contemplative moments that the phone rang, its sound cutting through the peaceful silence of our living room. "Hello, this is Maria from the Adoption Center," the voice on the other end began, tinged with both urgency and compassion. "We have another baby girl available for adoption. Her name is Hannah, and she's been abandoned under similar circumstances to Grayson." My heart skipped a beat. Another child? The prospect was both overwhelming and deeply fulfilling. Without hesitation, I agreed to meet Hannah, driven by an instinctive belief that our family was meant to grow in this way. Upon arriving at the hospital, Maria led me to the neonatal ward where a tiny crib cradled a delicate baby girl. Hannah lay there, her closed eyes and soft breaths exuding a quiet vulnerability that mirrored Grayson's early days. As I approached, I felt an immediate and profound connection, much like the one I had felt with Grayson. Gently, I lifted her into my arms, whispering promises of love and protection. Taking Hannah home was both exhilarating and daunting. The transition was smoother than I had anticipated, thanks in part to the bond Grayson and Hannah quickly formed. Despite their different personalities, Grayson's boisterous energy balancing Hannah's serene disposition, their sibling connection was undeniable. They laughed together, shared toys, and even sought each other's comfort during moments of distress, creating a dynamic that filled our home with newfound joy and unity. As days turned into weeks, I began to notice striking similarities in Grayson and Hannah's adoption paperwork. Both were abandoned by the same biological mother on the same date. Curiosity and concern nudged me to reach out to Maria for clarification. After a thorough review of the records, Maria confirmed the unexpected truth. Grayson and Hannah were biological siblings, torn apart by circumstances beyond their control. The revelation was a bittersweet symphony of emotions. On one hand, the knowledge that they shared a blood bond reinforced the special connection I had always felt between them. On the other, it underscored the tragedy of their separation and the profound resilience they had both shown in overcoming their early struggles. Determined to honor their bond, I ensured that they remained inseparable, fostering an environment where they could support and uplift one another. This discovery deepened my commitment to providing them with a stable and loving home. I delved into researching their biological mother's history, uncovering the painful realities that led to their abandonment. Her struggles with drug addiction and the harsh realities of life as a young mother working tirelessly to survive painted a stark picture of the circumstances that forced her to make such heart-wrenching decisions. While the truth was painful, it only strengthened my resolve to shield them from further harm and to be the steadfast presence they so desperately needed. Through this journey, I learned invaluable lessons about the unbreakable bonds of family and the power of unconditional love. Grayson and Hannah taught me that resilience is born from love and that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, the human spirit can forge connections that transcend the darkest of times. Their shared history became the foundation upon which our family stood, a testament to the strength we found in each other and the unwavering hope that guided us forward. As I watched Grayson and Hannah grow together, their laughter and shared moments a constant reminder of our collective journey, I felt an overwhelming sense of purpose. Our family, once marked by loss and struggle, was now a beacon of love and unity, illuminating the path toward a brighter, more harmonious future. As the first whispers of spring began to thaw the lingering chill of winter, our family had settled into a comforting rhythm. Grayson and Hannah, now inseparable siblings, brought a vibrant energy to our home that had been absent since my marriage ended. Their laughter echoed through the halls, each shared glance and playful interaction weaving a tapestry of love and unity that I had longed for but never thought possible. One crisp morning, while sipping my coffee and watching the children play in the backyard, my phone rang. The caller ID displayed Maria, the same compassionate social worker who had guided me through Grayson and Hannah's adoptions. My heart skipped a beat, a mix of excitement and apprehension swirling within me. Answering the call, I braced myself for whatever news awaited. "Hello, Katie," Maria began, her voice gentle yet urgent. "We have another baby boy available for adoption. His name is Jackson, and he's just a few days old. Given the bond between Grayson and Hannah, we thought you might be interested in meeting him." A surge of emotions washed over me. Joy at the possibility of expanding our family and fear of the unknown challenges another child might bring. Yet, the connection I felt with Grayson and Hannah urged me forward. Without hesitation, I agreed to meet Jackson, trusting that our hearts would guide us correctly. The hospital room where Jackson lay was bathed in soft morning light. The gentle beeping of monitors a stark contrast to the silence that enveloped me. Holding him for the first time, I felt an immediate and profound connection, similar to the moment I held Grayson and Hannah. His tiny fingers curled around mine, and his innocent eyes seemed to search mine for reassurance. "Hello, Jackson," I whispered, my voice trembling with emotion. "I'm Katie. I promise to take care of you and love you just as I do Grayson and Hannah." Bringing Jackson home was both exhilarating and daunting. The challenges of caring for a newborn were amplified by the responsibilities of ensuring that 3 children, all bonded by blood, thrived together. Yet, the joy they brought overshadowed every fear. Grayson took to his role as the protective older brother with enthusiasm, while Hannah's nurturing instincts extended naturally to Jackson, creating a harmonious dynamic that filled our home with even more love and laughter. Amidst the whirlwind of diapers, feedings, and sleepless nights, Miguel's presence became increasingly invaluable. Our friendship, forged through shared experiences and mutual support, had blossomed into something deeper. He seamlessly integrated into our daily lives, offering not just practical help, but also emotional support that anchored me during moments of overwhelming stress. One sunny afternoon, as we all gathered in the park, Miguel approached me with a warm smile. "Katie, you and the kids are doing an amazing job. I'm here for anything you need." His words were a balm to my weary soul, reinforcing the sense of community and support that had become essential to our family's well-being. Together, we navigated the complexities of raising 3 children, each day bringing new lessons in patience, love, and resilience. As the seasons changed, so did our family. Grayson, Hannah, and Jackson thrived under the care and love we poured into them. The bond between the siblings grew stronger, their shared experiences fostering a sense of unity and understanding that was both beautiful and heartwarming. Watching them support and uplift one another filled me with a profound sense of accomplishment and joy. One evening, as we sat together sharing stories by the fireplace, I reflected on the incredible journey we had undertaken, from the depths of despair to the heights of love and unity. Our story was a testament to the enduring power of family bonds and the strength found in embracing love and support from those around us. Miguel's unwavering presence had not only helped us navigate the challenges of a growing family, but had also become a cherished member of our own, embodying the true essence of love and empathy. In those quiet moments, I realized that our family was more than the sum of its parts. It was a living, breathing entity, nourished by the love we shared and the resilience we exhibited in the face of adversity. Together, we had built something beautiful, a sanctuary of love, hope, and unwavering support that would sustain us through whatever challenges lay ahead. Life, as it often does, threw another unexpected curveball our way just when we were beginning to find our footing as a family of three. It was a quiet Sunday afternoon, the kind where the sun casts a warm, golden hue over everything, and the air is filled with the laughter of Grayson and Hannah as they played in the living room. I was preparing dinner, the aroma of simmering vegetables filling the house, when the phone rang, its sharp tones slicing through the peaceful ambience. "Hello, Katie speaking," I answered, trying to maintain a calm demeanor despite the knot forming in my stomach. "Hi, Katie. This is Maria from the Adoption Center." The voice on the other end was urgent yet soothing. "I'm sorry to call you on a Sunday, but we have an urgent situation. There's another baby boy who has been abandoned at birth. His name is Jackson, and his tests show that he is biologically related to Grayson and Hannah. Would you be interested in meeting him?" My heart raced as a whirlwind of emotions surged through me, joy at the possibility of expanding our family, fear of the unforeseen challenges another child would bring, and a profound sense of responsibility knowing that Jackson was Grayson and Hannah's brother. After a moment of deep reflection, I felt a surge of determination. "Yes, I want to meet him," I replied firmly, my voice steadier than I felt. That very evening, after ensuring Grayson and Hannah were safely with Miguel and the trusted babysitter, I drove to the hospital to meet Jackson. The journey felt surreal, my mind grappling with the reality of welcoming another child into our lives so soon. Upon entering the neonatal ward, I was led to a small crib where Jackson lay peacefully, his tiny chest rising and falling with each soft breath. Gently lifting him into my arms, I felt an immediate and overwhelming connection. His fragile form and innocent eyes mirrored those of his siblings, evoking a deep sense of love and protectiveness within me. "Hello, Jackson," I whispered, my voice breaking with emotion. "I'm Katie. I promise to take care of you and love you just like your brothers and sister." Bringing Jackson home was both exhilarating and daunting. The challenges of caring for a newborn were amplified by the responsibility of ensuring that three children, all connected by blood, thrived together. Yet, the joy they brought overshadowed every fear. Grayson embraced his role as the protective older brother with enthusiasm, while Hannah's nurturing instincts extended naturally to Jackson, creating a harmonious dynamic that filled our home with even more love and laughter. Miguel's support during this time was invaluable. His presence provided a sense of stability and reassurance, allowing me to balance the demands of motherhood with the responsibilities of running my small online business. Together, we navigated the complexities of raising three children, each day bringing new lessons in patience, love, and resilience. One sunny afternoon, as we all gathered in the park, Miguel approached me with a warm smile. "Katie, you and the kids are doing an amazing job. I'm here for anything you need." His words were a balm to my weary soul, reinforcing the sense of community and support that had become essential to our family's well-being. Together, we faced the sleepless nights, the endless feedings, and the myriad of small challenges that came with raising three young children. Each shared moment, each collective effort, strengthened the bonds within our family, transforming our home into a sanctuary of love and hope. However, life had more in store for us. A few weeks into Jackson's adoption, tragedy struck. One evening, while Miguel was taking Grayson and Hannah to a playdate, I received an urgent call from Miguel. Grayson had been hit by a car and was in critical condition at the hospital. My world seemed to collapse in an instant as panic and fear consumed me. Without hesitation, I rushed to the hospital, my heart pounding with anxiety. Seeing Grayson lying there, surrounded by machines, was a scene of unimaginable anguish. Tears welled up in my eyes as I held his tiny hand, whispering words of love and hope. Miguel remained by my side, offering silent support as we waited for news. Hours felt like lifetimes as the doctors worked tirelessly to save him. Finally, a doctor approached with a tentative smile. "He's responding," she said softly. "Grayson is a fighter. We believe he will pull through, but we need to remain hopeful and vigilant." Relief and gratitude washed over me as I held Grayson close. Feeling his small, steady breaths against my chest, Miguel squeezed my shoulder gently, his eyes reflecting the same mix of emotions I felt. "He's strong. Katie, he's going to be okay." As Grayson began his slow recovery, our family rallied together with renewed strength and unity. The accident had shaken us to our core, but it also reaffirmed the unbreakable bonds that held us together. Grayson's resilience became a symbol of our collective strength, and the love that enveloped our home provided the foundation for healing and hope. In those quiet moments of reflection, I realized that our journey was far from over. Each challenge we faced only served to deepen our connections and strengthen our resolve to support one another. The lessons learned from facing tragedy together were profound, teaching us the true essence of family, the power of unconditional love, and the unwavering spirit of resilience that defines us. As I watched Grayson regain his strength and the laughter once again filled our home, I felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Despite the hardships, we had built something beautiful and lasting, a family bound by love, empathy, and the enduring hope that guided us through our darkest moments. Thank you so much for watching this heartwarming story of resilience and unconditional love. We hope it has inspired and touched you as much as it has us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with those who could use a little extra light in their lives. Stay tuned for more uplifting stories right here on Empathy Stories.